Hello and welcome to Västra Hamnen Market Focus. My name is Jacob Murat and I'm an analyst here at the firm. Earlier this summer, we at Västra Hamnen initiated coverage of Gabather, a small biopharma company developing therapeutics in the CNS field. Gabather recently released a report of the second quarter of 2025 and some other news. This is why I'm joined in this interview by CEO Michael-Robin Witt. Welcome, Michael-Robin.
Thanks, Jacob.
So we're going to jump straight into the questions without any further ado. So I hope you're ready, Robin.
I'm ready.
So Gabather recently announced a delay in the production of GT002. Could you tell us a little bit about what went wrong?
Yes, there was a very unfortunate mishap that happened during the production of the GT002 capsules. And the production was finished, and after the production, quality control, quality assessment, the product did not meet was not within the standard that's required and reported for the study, unfortunately.
So what changes in the production process are needed now?
So what we did immediately, of course, to check up that the material that we warehouse somewhere else is still okay, and that's all good there. So we're good there. So we went back, and actually, I think we've traced it down to the analytical method that was not correctly used in this particular analysis. So we actually going to make a new production of GT002 from scratch with the adjusted analytical method. I think will be good.
Is this going to have a financial impact on Gabather?
Well, any delay, a small company like ours is, of course, not good. It does not change, of course, the overall strategic setup of Gabather, nor in particular of the TOTEMS trial, but I think we'll come back to that later.
Well, speaking of the TOTEMS trial, what does this delay mean for the Center of Neuropsychiatric Schizophrenia Research, the CNSR in Denmark?
Absolutely. That is, the key question here. We immediately got in touch with them. We had a meeting already, and they were very understanding, very supportive for the trial. And they literally, if I may sort of quote from that meeting, said, okay, we understand this thing can happen in a production process. Don't worry about it. We are willing to take in any delay that you come up with a reasonable justification. And we did. And so we are good. We are marching on, and they are waiting for us. In fact, we're going to work on some preclinical projects, which I mentioned in our latest press release together. So all good with TOTEMS. That was my very first mission, to make sure that we have still them on board, and we do.
Okay, we're looking ahead in the TOTEMS study then. When can we now expect the first patient to be treated?
Well, I'm aiming towards, as I said, in the end of this year, November, December, January, somewhere like that. It depends when we can actually finish the quality controlled production of the material, and we're working on getting a new slot for a new production.
So in the newest press release, you stated that a licensing deal could materialize in the second quarter of 2026. What is it that you're basing your expectations on here?
Well, both on the clinical trials, on the discussions that we're having on ongoing meetings, and on a roughly timeline. When I started calculating these timelines, I started in this summer last, so June, July, August this year, saying, okay, we are aiming for 1 year, which it takes to get a licensing deal. So it would be Q2 2026. I don't think there's a major change in our approach and our expectation.
Okay. Well, if we move to the finances for a bit then. You reported a bottom line loss of 1.36 million crowns for the second quarter, and you are entering the third quarter with 3 million crowns in cash holdings. What can you tell us about your financial runway?
Well, the runway that we announced was expected to go into Q1 of next year. We do have, of course, a lot of activities on getting the funding. We do have the option program in November, and we're working towards that. We're also expecting some information on some grant applications, which could be a major support for Gabather in October. The grant applications that we made in April this year. So that is roughly the financial horizon for Gabather, so to speak.
Okay. I'd like to touch on the AGM as well. So at the annual general meeting earlier this summer, Bert Juno returned to Gabather as chairman of the board. What does he bring to the company?
Yeah, Bert came back exactly as you say, as a chairman actually. Well, not only is Bert the person that actually started Gabather, but he brings a lot of background in business development. He's very active in this, and it's exactly what we need right now. So if you look at the slim down board that we have now, so we got Bert Juno, he's working a lot on the business development towards licensing deals. We got Teresa Komiski, who has expertise in legal issues, which we might need, in particular if we started talking about licensing and partnership. And then we got me that holds these things together on an operational level. So I think it's a good board for exactly what Gaba needs right now. Gabather, sorry.
And so my final question to you, Robin, is what would you say are the most important upcoming activities in these coming quarters?
In the coming quarter, it will be talks and negotiations regarding funding and partnership for Gabather. We really need a longer time horizon, and we're working very hard on that. And we do have leads that we're following up. So that will be the focus. Also, once the production of the material is done and the trial is going on in Denmark, it's not that it's on autopilot, but it's not so much involvement from Gabather anymore because the logistics and the team in Denmark, it's all in place and waiting to start the trial too, like we do.
Very good. Well, those were all the questions I had for you today, Robin. So thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me.
I thank you, Jacob, for the questions were spot on. I think just to round up, you know, that Gabather, we are aware that this was not positive news that we came up with, but the response that I got, I think, was quite positive and appreciated anyway, this information and transparency. So I think these questions from today, they add on to that. So that's really great.
Well, that's good to hear. And thank you to everyone at home for watching as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to Västra Hamnen so you don't miss out on any future updates on Gabather. Bye-bye for now.
Thanks, Jacob.